What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome to day 17 of the content challenge. I am so excited that you decided to jump in and press play. Listen, we are 17 days in. Can y'all believe that we are 17 days into this challenge? Man, if you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Sharissa T. I'm the visionary of I Teach, I Coach LLC, and I get the privilege, the honor to educate, empower, equip, and encourage those to walk in their God given assignment. And you are a part of the 21-day content challenge. For the last 17 days, for the last 16 days, rather, we have been crushing our content social media goals. You guys have been going live. You guys have been making posts. You guys have been doing a lot of cool things to get your social media goals, and I'm getting the messages, I'm getting the screenshots, I'm getting the text messages that's saying, hey, my views went up, hey, I reached this more people this week, hey, I did this and I did that. And it's all because of you building that consistent muscle. You guys have built a consistent muscle, and you are allowing you are allowing yourself to be more consistent, more systematic, more strategic, more organized with your content. So I'm excited to get into day 17 of this lesson today. If you've been with me for the past couple of days, I've really been strategic in what I've been talking to you guys about. So all of this kind of goes hand in hand. We talked about narrowing down on our niche. Yesterday we talking about making sure that you show the receipts. And today, for day 17, we are going to talk about customer service, serving your clients, your social media, your all of those well. So when I think about, customer service, is it's just basically how you are handling clients and potential clients. What are you doing to show yourself friendly? What are you doing to make sure that you are um being engaging and have a great passion to hear from your clients and your customers? And so you may say, well, what does this have to do with social media? It has a lot to do with it. We've been talking about how we've been using social media very strategic. And so if you are, taking your ministry, your business, your products, your service worldwide, your customer service is going to matter in person and online. Your customer service matters in person and online. So what does that look like when it has to do with social media, and why is this so important? So you want to make sure that your DMs, or however your clients are able to reach out to you, make sure that you're responding in a timely manner. You want to also make sure that you are engaging with your clients under posts. So if they're commenting, if they're taking the time to comment, you should want to try to comment back. Maybe you can't comment that day, but you want to make sure that you comment back to them. You want to make sure that you have some type of relationship, especially if you're only focusing on online, because they don't get that real one-on-one experience with you, but they're only looking at what you're posting and what you have online. So you want to make sure that you are delivering a great experience with them on and off social media. So you want to make sure that you are serving them well. Now, I think about going back to, of course, I'm going to base everything from scripture. I think about when Jesus feeds the 5,000, and he sits them in an organized manner, and he delivers something to them, and he organized them, and he's very systematic in how he feeds them and what he does, to the point where there was so much order in the place, and so much with strategic how they did everything, and God blessed so much that there was so much stuff left over. And so when we think about customer service, or when it relates to our business, we talked a little bit about converting clients, those people on social media, to paying clients. Well, one of the things you want to make sure that your presentation is well, and you also want to make sure that you are providing an experience of excellence. Everything that we do, we want to make sure that we're doing it in the spirit of excellence. So that means, what does that mean like for social media? So making sure that you're going back, even when you're posting certain things, making sure that you're checking your spelling of your content, checking those little things, punctuations, making sure that things make sense. Just have a great etiquette or elegance about yourself on and off of social media, engaging with your potential clients or followers, being open to listening to what they're saying, responding back to DMs or messages that they have sent, private messages, just making sure that everything you do is in a spirit of excellence. Even when it comes to the content that you're posting, make sure that it's revelatory, make sure that it's something that's going to be engaging for your crowd. All of this is a great way to how you want to show up on social media and serve in excellence. Serve in excellence. The goal is to meet new people, and not only meet new people, but introduce your service, your product, or those things that you have to them so that they can become customers or clients of yours. And so if you're thinking about social media, I like to say, social media is one of the ways that people all over the world can get to know you by what you're posting, how you're saying, how you're showing up. All of that matters. So you want to make sure that when you are thinking about how to show up and how to serve well online, all of those things go into place. What you're posting, your content, what you're saying, how your presentation, how you are presenting yourself, your online presence. You want to make sure that all of that is in decent and in order, because people are going to want to be more apt to buy or to convert to a customer or a client based on the way that you are showing up. So you want to serve with a spirit of excellence. Also too, you want to make sure that when you're thinking about customer service, that everything that you're sharing is strategically working and placed out. So let's say that you have an event and you're posting links or ways to pay for these things. You want to make sure that all of those things are clear. Everything is mapped out. Don't leave any loose ends or for people to second guess what they need to do and how they need to do it. This is all of a part of customer service. Making sure that you're on top of things, making sure that you are delivering and doing the things without a non-complicated process. You want to make it enjoyable. You want to make the process sweet, easy, 1, 2, 3 step process, easy peasy. So I would definitely say to you, just to make sure that for you, this is going to be a very short and sweet video, because I believe that we're at a place right now where we are doing those things. We're changing the habits. We understand the purpose of being consistent. I don't have to keep going over those things. We know how to create content on Canva. We know how to kind of like create things that are different and catchy. Those things are all well and good, right? But I do want you to understand, just to kind of take it up a notch, to be very sensitive with what you are posting and how you're posting. This is how you will convert. This is how you will attract. This is how you will keep clients on and off of social media, your customer service and showing up in excellence. So I hope that this has been helpful for today. Now, I want to give you your homework assignment. And I know usually I would have said by now, if you're here for the first time, thank you so much for joining the challenge on day 17. We are 17 days in. And so if you have not been on the challenge and you're just jumping in, I do have some things that I implore you to do. One is to get on the email list by going to the Google form below so that you can get on the list of all of the great things that I've been sharing. 2, you want to make sure that you're a part of the Facebook group. That Facebook group has a community of people who are doing the same things that you are doing, who are crushing goals and being kind of very transparent about where they are and what they're doing with this process. So we have that. And then also we have days 1 through 16 worth of content that you do not want to miss. So if you're just popping on this video for day 17, I'm telling you now, you need to go back and watch days 1 through 16. It's going to give you context to where we are today. Those of you who've been rocking for the past 16 days, you already know that we are posting 3 times a day, morning, noon, and evening, or morning, noon, and night. 3 times a day. One of those posts is going to be your daily homework assignment, which for day 17, you're going to share a mistake that you recently did and how you overcame that mistake. You're going to share your mistake. Here's why I think it's so important we talked about vulnerability and making real cool connections with your clients and your people on your timeline, or you're on your page. You want to make sure that you're being vulnerable. You want to be transparent. One of the things God told me is that people don't need the made up you, they need the real you. So when you make mistakes and when you don't do something correctly, it's okay to make them. We're human. We don't have to be perfect. You don't have to appear to be perfect. We do make mistakes. We're human, right? We are human. And so we want to make sure that we are communicating that and being honest and transparent so that people can not only see your growth, but they can grow as well and say, maybe I need to do something differently here. So sharing a little bit of your life, letting people in will be a very good way to be very transparent, open, and vulnerable with your potential clients or your customers, or whatever you choose to call them. So your homework tonight is to share a mistake, or for today is to share a mistake that you made and how you overcame it. But also too, that you are posting 3 times a day. So that's only one post. What can you do for the other post? Well, go back over this calendar, share quotes, share tips, create reels, share moments of your life, share old flashback things in your phone, share screenshots. One of the biggest things I'm knowing, you have content in your phone already. It's already there. All you need to do is use what you have and post those things. And so I implore you to start doing that. Why is it so important for us to post 3 times a day? Well, for one, especially if you're trying to show up and be more visible on social media, it's going to help for your visibility. If you don't believe me, get into that Facebook group and I will show you screenshots or messages from people who have sent me things and saying, hey, this is so good. This has helped me out a lot. This is what I've been doing. This is what my page looks like. We've been talking about going back and checking the insights, checking the receipts, the data from your page. You can see the numbers are increasing from start up until present day. You will see a difference in your interactions if you do the things that I've asked you to do, or what I shared for you to do. Now, if you're just posting here and there and thinking that that's going to get you the major steps or the major strides that you want in social media, it may not help. But if you take in what I've given you, that's why I say you need to go back and chew on days 1 through 16. If this is your first day here, you want to go back and chew on all of these stuff that I've sent. But if you would go back, glean from those videos and take in what I've given you, those strategies, those tips, those things, then you will start to see a different result in your insights in your page. I have people who are now, because they've been posting consistently, they're on the Facebook creator board. They haven't been on that before, but now that they are on those things, just because they've done the work and done the things that they needed to do to keep their pages active and going. And so it is so important that you are consistently posting. I can't talk about consistency enough. That word you are going to hear over and over and over again, because it is what's going to change the game for you, especially if you are wanting to be more visible, or you're trying to get more clients, or you're trying to get yourself out there. Your show up matters. Your show up matters. I need you to speak that over yourself. My show up matters. Drop that in the chat. My show up matters. I am going to show up differently in this season. I am going to do the necessary things that I need to do to get visible, to get my brand out there, because I understand what God has given me is valuable. I understand the word in my belly, the book that I've written, the product that I have, the business that I have, the service, the ministry, what God has given me is valuable. And I want to get it out there. So I need to show up differently. I'm not going to be passive. I'm not going to be shy. I'm not going to be timid. I'm going to break those barriers to show the world what I have to offer. And so that's all I'm going to say. Your show up matters in this season. Not only are you going to show up and serve your clients well, you're going to show up and serve them well online and offline. The same energy you give to your clients offline is the same energy I want you to give to your potential clients online. It matters. Engaging with them, talking with them, sending them DMs, whatever. Do what you need to do to make that personal connection with your tribe, with your group, with your fans, with your followers, whatever you want to call them, your page, whatever you want to call them. Make a cool connection with them, and you will see your business just do a different turn because of the strategic moves that you're making in this season. So I pray that this has been helpful. Again, I told you I will not be before you long. If you are not on the email list, again, go into the comments in the bottom of the description. It tells you how to get there. If you are interested in a more personal approach with Canva, one of my biggest tools that I've been talking about all 21 day, 16, 17 days of this challenge. Canva is my go-to, it's my thing, it's my jam. And I've given a few things and tips and tricks on how to do some things over this challenge. But if you want a more personal one-on-one session, I do have that available for you. You will just need to click the link in the chat, in the description, not in the chat, I'm sorry, in the description of this video to get that more one-on-one connection on Canva and to create content strategically for your brand, your product, your business, or your services. So again, I am Sharisa T. I am the visionary of I Teach, I Coach LLC. And again, you are on day 17 of this content challenge. You are here because you press play because for some reason you got on this video, and for some reason you decide to get on this challenge because you have felt the need to be more visible. You felt the need to grow your business. You felt the need to grow your brand. And so this is the time, this is the season, this is the moment. What better way to get yourself set up for January 2024 in December 2023? What better way to get yourself set up for quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4 of 2024 now by making those small shifts in your schedule, small shifts on your system, small shifts in your structures so that you can set up some things differently moving forward. Another thing, if you're interested in taking this challenge beyond the 21 days, I've already told you guys, let's go to 90. Let's keep this thing moving. Let's keep this thing going. Let's keep the party rocking. Let's keep moving. The more you are consistent, the more your numbers you will see. The more things will start to shift for you. The more clients will start to come to you because you have decided that I'm not going to sleep on my business. I'm not going to be passive. I'm going to get the word out and I'm going to make the necessary steps to do so. So I say all of that to say again, you need to be more consistent. You need to take what I'm giving you and just chew on it and start making the moves in the right direction. No longer will we be passive aggressive with social media. No longer will we sit here and just use social media for entertainment purposes only when we can use it to work our business if we put the right structures and systems in place. So again, I am Sharisa T, the visionary of I Teach, I Coach LLC, and this is day 17 of your 21-day content challenge. We will see you, or I will see you on tomorrow. We will continue this challenge for day 18 on tomorrow, but I implore you, if this is your first time, to go back and watch days 1 through 16. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Get in that group, get in that Facebook group and connect with other people and just see what's going on for them and how things are shifting, because they have decided that they were going to take the necessary steps to do what needs to be done. Again, I thank y'all so much for pressing play. I thank you all so much for joining. Until next time, y'all have an amazing day, and I cannot wait to see you for day 18.